What's up, everybody? I hope you had a great day, made the most out of your opportunities. We got to talk about Andrew Brown Jr., the black man, the 42-year-old man out of North Carolina that was shot and killed by police back in April. The body cam footage just got released, and as you guys know, there was a judge who barred the body cam being released to the public. But recently, this body cam was released. I believe it was today, and I gotta ask you guys something, because a lot of people want to talk about character assassination and, you know, this and that. Oh, if you speak badly on somebody who died, you're automatically assassinating their character. Let me ask you this, guys. Are we assassinating Andrew Brown's character, or did he assassinate his own character by living a life of crime? Are we assassinating it, or did he assassinate his character? I want you guys to think about that question. Listen to this. According to the State Department of Public Safety records, Andrew Brown has been convicted of 12 felony charges, 12 charges of driving with a revoked license, and 12 misdemeanors since 1996. 2 decades of crime. Now remember, the question is, are we assassinating his character, or did he assassinate his character by living a life of crime? So I'm going to link this video in the description below. And what you're going to see is very close to the time of the discharge of the weapon, you're going to see Andrew Brown driving towards an officer, and then shots being fired. So the officers, a squad of officers, confront him. They try to get him to stop the car. He doesn't stop the car. He tries to flee from the area. At one point in time, his car is heading in the direction of a police officer, and shortly after, he is shot and killed. So, you know, to me, the answer is simple. Your character is a product of how you chose to live when you were alive. In my view, Andrew Brown Jr. assassinated his own character because he chose to live a life of, remember, 12 felony drug charges, 12 charges of driving with a revoked license, 12 misdemeanors since 1996. Okay? So that's 12, 12, 12. That's 36 encounters over 2 decades. And we have people out here talking about no justice, no peace, Black Lives Matter, all this stuff. But we have a man who is just in the category of Rayshard Brooks. He is an example of what we should not be. So this incident to me is cut and dry. You know, everybody wants to talk about, oh, this is injustice. No, what's unjust is you have men that live a life reckless, that are menaces to their own community. They are of no value to the community. All they do is deter the community. They live a life of injustice. That's the real injustice. When you have men who, instead of being pillars for their community, strong for their community, who actively seek to improve their community by improving their household, improving their neighbors, making sure that your community is safe. Instead of having that kind of man, you have a man like Andrew Brown Jr., who has over 2 decades of a rap sheet. So if anybody wants to talk about assassinating character, to that argument, because I've had people tell me before, oh, you're assassinating their character. No, I'm not assassinating their character. They assassinated their own character, because your character, like I said before, is a product of how you choose to live. So Andrew Brown Jr. destroyed his own character. I really want to I want to wrap it up like this, guys. He is an example of what we should not be. This is easy. I advise everyone to learn from Andrew Brown's mistakes. walk in a manner that is above reproach. We should not, as citizens, run in with the law time after time again and actually be guilty. So I wish people cared more about the innocent life of a baby that's in the womb of the mother that gets aborted 200,000 times a year than caring about criminals that have over 2 decades of criminality, and ultimately they are a detriment to their community. But that's a discussion for another topic. I just wish we cared more about innocent life than criminal life. And at the end of the day, if Andrew Brown Jr. would have stopped living a life of crime and drugs, he would still be here. If Andrew Brown Jr. would have stopped the car when the police squad told him to stop the car, he would still be here. But of course, that logic, that common sense, that accurate piece of commentary that I'm giving falls on deaf ears for those who are blinded by the tribalism of race, because all they see is black man gets shot and killed by cops, and that in and of itself is an injustice because black people are oppressed. But you know what? Last time I checked, very few innocent black people are taken out by the police. It is usually, most commonly, 99% of the time, a criminal who's caught up in the wrong way, and then they lose their life because they fail to listen to direction, fail to revoke, fail to reject living a life of crime. But like I said, guys, I am not character assassinating. We are not character assassinating by bringing up 12 felony drug charges, 12 misdemeanors, 12 charges of driving with a revoked license. That's not character assassination. And then also, when you're getting stopped by the police, commenting on the fact that you didn't stop, and at one point in time your car was driving in the direction of the police, talking about that is talking about the facts of the case. And those who want to use the facts of the case and say, oh, you're slandering somebody's character, they don't understand what slander is. They don't understand that we are responsible for how we live. And at the end of the day, they walk around with a victim mentality. And to us who don't have a victim mentality, we just have to continue to be strong and say the truth. He is an example of what we should not be. I'm gonna leave that right there. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified anytime I make a video. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and check out some of my other content and make sure to subscribe. If you like my vibe, you like my content, you like who I am as a person. As always, guys, thank you for watching. God bless. Peace.